What's up, guys? Today we are going to be using Canva to make a great, efficient advertisement that we want to get out there for our business. Now, this video is going to be for business owners that don't have the funds to hire a content creator, social media manager, graphic designer, but they want to get their product out there, right? I'm going to make videos to show you how to use it, how to be efficient, so you have no excuse not to get your business out there, okay? Let's get started. Welcome to Canva. Now, this is what you're going to see when you get into Canva, right? The whole purpose of this is to make a great, quick design. So if I move a little fast, just bear with me, but I don't want to eat up all your time, and I want this to help you out. So when we get in, we're going to see these templates. Awesome. We will end up using one. We're going to start with this create button up here. Now, when you have a bunch of designs later on, they'll be in this projects folder, and this same templates will be here. If you want to make your brand kit, you can. All these are great tools that we can get into later, but for now, let's press create. And when we press create, we're going to see more templates. Awesome. So over here, we're going to click social media because the whole purpose of this is to make a social media post. Awesome. So now I have Instagram stories, I have Instagram posts, Facebook landscape posts, Twitch banner, so on and so forth. You get the idea. We're going to go with an Instagram post because I can safely post this 4 or 5 posts in Instagram and Facebook. If I'm working the meta suite, it's going to work perfect for both. So I know when I post that to one, it can shoot both. I won't have any problems with it. Awesome. Okay, so now we are in. This is what our design board looks like, right? So up here we have, if we press file, we can rename it. So we're going to say test design. Awesome. Cool. So when I click on this, it's going to give me the option to change the color, background, position. Now, nothing's in this position layers right now, but when we start adding things, this is going to be super, super importante, okay? And the reason I bring that up first is because I want you to note this. This is where Canva can get tricky and all these design tools can get tricky. Let's break down this toolbar to our left. So first we have design. This is where we're going to find our templates. So I know I don't have a whole lot of time. I want to use a template that's going to be the best option for me, okay? Next is going to be elements, where if I want to find something, let's say a burger, I can go in here and I'll get graphics, photos, even stock video of burgers. Again, you kind of want to use your own thing, but how you run your business is how you run your business. All right, text. You guys should be pretty familiar with text. You're a business owner, so I'm sure you've used Microsoft Word and things like that. It's pretty similar. When you put your text box up here, you're going to see the bold, color change, italicize, all this good stuff you're familiar with. This is how you change your font, right? Cool. Brand kit, again, if you have a brand you work with, perfect. You can set it up to where everything is ready for you to go. Super simple. Uploads are all the things that you've uploaded in to Canva. A bunch of stuff I've done in the past. Projects, tools, all that good stuff. Cool. Let's go to design. I said I want to do a burger, so I'm going to type in burger. But again, if I wanted to be more broad, I could just do food. And I have all these different food ones. I'm going to stick with a burger. But if this is for a nail salon or a hair salon or a car shop, whatever, type it in, it's going to pop up. Cool. Awesome. Sweet. So we got some cool designs here, right? Some really good looking stuff. I'm just going to go with the first one. Delicious burger. Special menu. Awesome. Now this burger 100% looks AI. And if you posted this, you'd probably get reamed. And you should. Again, post your own stuff. So now we are going to go back to that positions because I want to explain something to you guys. Now that we've got our template, we're ready to go. You'll see these boxes hover over what I am over. That is letting you know you have that element selected. And in times it can get tricky, right? If I send this to the back, well, now I'm not moving the burger. Why am I not moving the burger? Because I have a layer in front of it, right? Also, it looks better when you start layering things, but that'll come with time. So what I mean by layers is right here. So we press position, go layers. See all of our layers, right? We got our backdrop, and then things begin to layer on top of each other to make this design. And the best way to think about this is paper, right? We stack paper on top of paper. If we're writing on the top page, we won't be able to write on the page below it, right? That's exactly how this is programmed to work. It's the same ideology. So if I have the burger, for instance, you can click and drag and bring it all the way up here. I won't be able to grab that flame behind it. can't get it. There's too many layers in front of it. But if I go here, well, now I can do it. I can move things with the keyboard, mouse, right? Now I can move it around. So make sure you have the layer you want selected. And this will be tricky. I'm not going to lie. It takes a minute to get used to. But once you get it down, once you figure out your layers, it becomes a lot better. I kind of like the burger in front of that drop shadow just because it looks cool that way. But also, I'm not going to use this burger. Perfect. All right. I love the way this looks. I love the design of this. I don't like the cursive, so I'm going to go with the League Spartan. Nah, Future Bowl. That'll work. Do whatever you want. It's yours to have fun with, right? Cool. So now I want to do a picture of a burger that I have. So I'm going to go to folders, video images, and I've already pre-uploaded these, but again, you would upload a file from your uploads like you normally would any upload. You're a business owner, you know how to do that. So I'm going to click in here. I want to use this burger. I want to use this photo. This is awesome. So pair great. Now, again, I took this photo at Roof Snow Wings and Burger. Great place if you're ever in the area, Watauga area. Roof Snow, it's great. I want to use an element that is real, that I actually took a picture of. Perfect. This is going to be your best friend, the background remover, right? I obviously can't see that smoke and flame and all that stuff, and I don't have the time to Photoshop it. So what do? I use this. It's an AI tool that'll crop out the background for you, and it is phenomenal how it works, right? That is awesome. Okay. Cool. So now, maybe I want to shrink it a little bit. Got it in there. We're going to go back to position because maybe I do want that smoke in front of it now. As you can see from this picture, I've got a little hard cutoff right here from the edit. Okay. So maybe I do want that smoke to kind of cover that up, to add a little flair to it. So I'm going to grab that burger in the layers. I'm going to drop it down. Nice. And I don't want the basket to be the focus, right? I want the burger to be the focus. Perfect. So now I don't have to worry about that. That is out of the way. It's done. Looks great. I love the way this feels. I love the hues, everything. And again, picking the template to match your style is going to be huge here, right? That's going to be key. But you'll play with it. You'll get it. You'll figure it all out. Okay. So now I want people to know where this burger is coming from, right? So I've got a logo here. Sweet. Now, the only problem with this is I have black font on the bottom, and you can't really see it. So if I press this edit right here, this works for text too, not just images. I can go over here to drop shadows. Now, there's so many different effects, filters, effects, apps, all kinds of things you can do to enhance your image with that edit, right? Whatever you upload. I'm going to go to shadows. I'm going to pick outline. Okay. And I'm going to choose a white. And now everything has that nice hue to it. The only thing that bugs me about this is we've got a different orange here. And we've got that one there, right? So I'm going to click here. I'm going to click on the color wheel because I want to change that color. Again, you should know how to change color of a text. If not, repeat this process. Okay. Text color. Color wheel. We have a bunch of pre-assigned colors, and it will grab the hues from your picture to help you match, which is super helpful. But if you click here and click this little dauber, again, it's going to match that. I love that. Awesome. Same thing with the 50% off. We can notice that the paper is kind of in front of it, right? Layers. So I want to move that in front. Bingo. And now I want that color to match. So I go up here to this color. Hi, dauber. Perfect. Now the order now is the only one left. Where are you? Where are you? Perfect. Okay, so I got this rectangle. Again, color, dauber. Bingo. And then I can just change this text if I wanted. I'm going to say Roof Snow Wings and Burgers. pull this out to make it work. Obviously, you can't have an @ sign in your tag, but so we'll make that real. Perfect. And we're done. Our ad is ready to go, right? So I go to File, I go to Download, and you can change things up, right? You can compress the quality if you really won't need to do all this. If you're just trying to make a social media post, get it out there fast. Ping, it's already got it in here for you. Download that sucker, and you are ready to post. And you are ready to rock and roll. So you have made your first graphic in Canva. Let me know how this goes. Feel free to DM me any comments, questions, or concerns. My goal is to help local. That's what I want to do in life. I know how hard it is to run, manage, do anything in a restaurant. When it comes to advertising, it shouldn't be hard, especially this day and age. At least the design portion of it. There's a lot that goes into advertising, right? But you can get your product out there. You can get on the internet. You can get on social media, and it shouldn't cost you an arm and a leg. So I'm here to help with that. Feel free to reach out. We're here for you by the Sky Media.